NightShade, and that's my mom.
Hello, I'm Sophie, and that's my daughter.
This is going to be your daily spirit message, and we're just going to use our regular trope for these.
And we have already invited, Two of Swords. We have already invited Spirit into our home, into the table this morning for our first read that we did earlier, so we won't be doing that again. So let's see. Spirit is always welcome at our table.
First one, Page of Pentacles. So we got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn.
On the table. Ooh.
Second one, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because it's got 7 cups.
All right.
I don't know what the astrological correspondence of every single pip card is, but I can tell you that's a big Cancer card.
The sun. The sun. The sun, the sun, the sun. That's Leo. All right. So we definitely have Leo on the table.
I'm not going to take these, but I know what it's saying. I think somebody's about to learn that they're pregnant.
All right.
Because it's kind of a confusing little combination. I don't want to take up, use like a whole bunch of cards to say one thing. Especially if we're trying to get daily messages out there. So I got 9 rods. So we got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we have strong Leo there.
Definitely. All right.
Aries, Aries, Aries.
Give me some card, Spirit, for this throw.
I know what these are saying for different people. I'm only going to take the top one. And that's going to finish out that top row.
The Emperor.
So we got Aries. Look, good grief, I'm just throwing them out. 6 rods.
Yeah, well,
golly. I can't get 2 seconds without throwing a whole bunch of them out, y'all. Sorry. For this one, I'm going to take Justice. All right. I'm going to go. Oh, for heaven's sake, y'all. Y'all aren't letting me even shuffle.
So what are we looking at here?
Well, we've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn on the table. We've got strong Aries and Leo.
And Leo, strong.
With those over there, especially with the wands in the middle of the fire there. We've got strong Leo, Aries, Libra. Underneath those 7 of Cups, you got some Libra energy coming in to kind of balance that out. You got 10 wands coming in underneath that sun, so that tells me that's a whole lot. You need a vacation maybe, or you're just, you're almost finished with something.
Well, you've got the Page of Pentacles and then the 7 of Cups and Justice, so it looks like
Trying to pick something. You're trying to pick one thing and move forward. It looks like you have a whole lot of things, but you're just trying to pick something to move forward on. But you don't really know. Maybe there's a Libra who comes in and gives you some really needed clarity. Because Justice is a lot about cutting extra stuff out. That would be that Emperor too, right?
yeah, and that there's a lot here, so
So you got double 9s.
maybe you need to narrow it down.
9 wands, and then you have 9 pentacles underneath it. Something about that is like taking a break, but a really lovely break.
Have you been working too hard? Is it time to take a vacation where the sun is out and bright
That's
and
what I was
everything's
thinking
warm?
earlier.
The Knight of Rods.
Maybe, huh?
The Knight of Rods. It looks like someone's been working awfully hard. They've been on their guard. They're ready to lay it all down and take a break. You've done good though, whatever you've done. It's all been in your favor. If this is work related, then
excuse me. King of.
You have a job well done.
What you looking at? Where, I mean.
I'm not sure yet.
Okay, well, yeah. I mean, job. This tells me that you're looking at several different things. You're trying to pinpoint one. Because you got a lot up in the air right now. And with that justice, you can't balance all that. You're trying to do one. One or the other. One or the other. So you're trying to make a decision.
Down.
You're the one in charge. So you are the one in charge of making the decision. That tells me with that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming in with that King of Swords says, that Ace of Wands next to him says you're about to make that decision or somebody's going to make it for you. If you're the one looking at it trying to present something to the King of Swords, he's waiting for you to tell him what to do. So if this is work stuff, then you're the one saying, okay, King of Swords, this is what we're going to do. So there's your Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's your Libra. So we got strong Libra male energy there. That Sun with that 10 says that you're probably the one that's been carrying it, trying to figure out what to do with it, and now you're just like, I don't really know. There's a whole lot with that. Not those 2 9s right there says it just feels like you just want to drop it, but you can't. You still have a ways to go before you can even drop it. And that Knight of Rods is coming in to the situation, so that could be like your Aries, because there's 2 rods around that Aries, so you've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but there's your Aries in the corner, so you have strong Aries energy with that sun shining on everything down underneath these rods. So it says that maybe your boss is an Aries, maybe a Gemini, Libra,
and they're
Aquarius, and they're waiting for
you to tell them what your next step is.
Yeah. They're off maybe on vacation, maybe they're the one having a great time. But they're kind of dogging you with that Knight of Rods. They're wanting you,
they're wanting to know what you're doing.
Yeah, they're wanting to know what you're doing while they're out having all the fun, huh? Oops. So we have another fire sign on the table. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We got more wands underneath that fire. So strong Leo lady energy there. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius.
There's a lot going on here.
I'll take this one because this is double suns over next to her. No, I got a double Knight of Wands, but I'm not going to take it. Just looks like a whole lot of people involved in trying to get something together, but the one who's in charge is like, I'm going to go over here and take a little vacation while you figure some stuff out. That's okay. He's the boss. He's allowed to do that.
Yeah, but also the boss is probably trying to, wanting to see if the person he left in charge can do it, if they're up to it.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you've been left in charge, you need to do the best job that you can.
Yeah,
because you're being watched.
Yeah, because this 6 says that you're kind of above the other people around you, so you know you're gonna be the one in charge of making decisions. So make a good one. You've got lots of wands here, so that tells you that's got a lot to do with, like, you know, your creative, your work, your whatever your creative endeavors are, work,
just
enterprise.
Pick one project at a time. Don't try and handle them all at the same time.
Delegate.
That's the word I was trying to think of. Delegate. That's what you're in the position that you're in. That's what it calls for.
You
Delegate.
do have other people around that can help you take care of stuff.
And that's what your boss did. He delegated his work to you so he could go on, or she could go on vacation.
You've got several people here, and they're of all different signs. Everybody around you is like, they could really do this. You got strong Leo, strong Libra.
And they're probably wanting to prove themselves also.
Yeah, maybe.
So, I mean, the light could shine on a bunch of different people here, not just on you, because the figure in authority is going to look at what you've done and probably look to see, did you delegate? Did you try and do all this yourself, or did you use the power that I gave you to delegate the work out to different people to get more done?
Well, let's see. Let's see.
Give us some more cards for this read.
There we go. We got 2 swords. So, not everybody's being receptive to all of this lovely. Yep, see, 2 swords and 4 cups. Not everybody is being receptive to your
Authority.
Yeah. So, yep.
Well,
You got somebody on the outs. There's a strong
this is when you need to
Aries,
show
Leo,
your authority.
Sagittarius. Yep.
This is when you need to show your authority. It was given
it's
to
kind of
you.
a weird world. You can't really, people, if you ask them to do something, they think it's harassment. It's weird. It's a fine line when you're dealing with children, ain't it? That's how I would take that. Because if you're the fire king, you're the doer. You do things. This is a guy who delegates. This is a guy who thinks a lot about stuff. That Queen of Wands, that King of Wands right there, those are people that do stuff. This, the Leo, signified by this one. So I'm talking about these two. I'm talking about that one. I'm talking about this because we got double suns on the table.
Yes.
Looks like that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, whoever's sitting over there going, looking, not really... they're really rooted, not really doing too much. But you got a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, thinking, trying to get things together. But you've got a King of Wands and Queen of Wands. Those are trying to do things. But you have a King of Wands between 4 cups and 6 cups.
You got Temperance.
I mean...
And this is very telling right here. The 10 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. So, I think this is saying, use the power you've got, but use it wisely. Just handle the people that aren't wanting to do their jobs.
I don't know how you would do that, but that's just me. Because to me, this says this guy right here is trying to do what needs to be done, but the people around him are uninterested in acting like children. Him, her, whatever. However, if it fits for you, you'll know. I don't know. How you get other people to uncross their arms, take off their blindfold. No, because everyone's acting like little children in the garden, running around naked while the boss is out. How do you get people to
use your authority?
Yeah, and that can get you stabbed in the back real quick because it's not something that it's a game nowadays. Like I said, you can literally ask people to do something and they think it's harassment when it's their job.
Ace of Cups.
That's what this guy's feeling right here. He's going, I'm dealing with children and I don't know how to do it. I feel your frustration because this right here is saying you are the one who's got a lot to do. You got a lot to delegate, and you have around you a lot of people who are just blindfolded, not wanting to think, shutting you out, while you're the one going, but we can do it. Wouldn't even take, and they're like, no, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. And then it feels like
they just want to do their job and not anything else.
and that is not going to get everything done that needs to get done. That kind of attitude. But there's no, I see people are just over emotional while you're carrying a really heavy load. You're carrying a lot. You've got a lot to do. But coming up with ideas, people coming up with ideas, seemed like at first they were trying to help out, and now they're like, I don't really know.
Maybe they're just waiting to be told.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe
Sometimes
they're-
it just takes a strong hand, but I don't know. I don't really, that's not how I'm feeling it and how I'm seeing it. But, you know, this could be opening up to that too. Because that 4 with that Ace of Cups could just mean like, relax, let it flow, relax, let it flow.
Just do it.
Just, but how you deal with people like that, I mean, it looked like ideas were kind of trying to come through with that Knight of Rods, and you guys were doing like think tank stuff, meetings, and you know, it seemed like everything was starting to come up, and then all of a sudden everything just shut down. And this King of Wands, which is probably what you are, or whoever you are, I don't know, however it fits, you could be anybody, just trying to get everything back on track again. That 10 of Swords is like, oh, this is so... You're just not one to deal with people on that level real good. Meaning that you, whoever you are, but you're presenting as the King of Wands with all of these different people around you. You are not one to deal with people who are just shutting you out, acting like children, wanting to play, not wanting to do their... It's hard for you to deal with that, and that's what it feels like, is that you're trying to be calm about it, but that 10 of Swords is like, it's a lot to carry. That 10 Wands and 10 Swords. So you got 10 Wands over here. Right there, underneath that sun. So, I mean, it's not even that you're just in the spotlight. Everyone knows you're carrying a lot, but no one's really stepping up to help you. You've got a lot of people that seemed like they were, but now it's like, it seems like a lot of people have backed off, and...
Yeah, that's true.
Is that too much? I'm sorry. I'm
But
not trying to
I
come
see
at you.
it-
I just mean...
I see it as he needs to deal with the people in the right way. He doesn't need to lord it over
Well,
them,
how?
which he's not doing. But that's the whole point here. To me, this is
Yeah.
saying take the one person that's leading these other people. Because I think there's one person that decided they weren't going to do this, and there you go. And
Because it seemed like when he came in, everything got fun, and shut down.
you need to take
Gemini,
that
Libra,
one person
Aquarius may be
and
the
deal
one.
with them. And if it means putting them in their place in a strong way, then that's what you need to do.
Well, maybe
If-
that's what this says right there. 4 Swords and Ace of Cups.
Yes.
Putting them in their place.
Put them in their
Get 'em,
place.
sit down in the corner. If you're going to act like a child, sit down in the corner, and then everything
Do
else
whatever
can
it
start
takes
moving
to
along.
put them in their place so that they stop disrupting the rest of the crew.
There you go. That works.
So, I mean, it's entirely in your hands. You have a job to do. That you were left in authority while whoever left and went on vacation or went out of
So just
the
get
country.
your instigator.
in.
That would be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be her too, but I don't know. It could be both of them together. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius.
Well,
you have in,
Usually one person will get somebody to back them up.
yeah,
So it could be two people.
Yeah.
You need to put them in their place. You
Yeah.
need to tell them to sit down, do what you're told to do your job, do what I tell you to do. I'm in charge, you're not. You're going to do the work that's delegated to you.
and hopefully that'll work. Just a strong hand, huh?
Give us a final outcome card.
Just a strong hand.
But that's what you were put in this position for. That's why you're being watched. The higher ups are trying to see, can you handle it? You need to take it in hand now. You need to find out which person or two people are against you. There you go. You can just cut it all out and have everybody start to follow. Use your intelligence. Use your wisdom. Go about it the right way. And
I don't know. I don't like the way people say that. Nothing against you, and I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying use your intelligence, use your wisdom. That seems like catchphrases. But what you said before makes more sense. Cut their shit out, period.
Yeah, cut their
Sit
shit out,
down,
period.
See that right
Tell
there?
them
They'll
your
give
boss.
that to you and say, you know what? I'm the one who's in charge. If you don't like it, then you can call the boss while he, she, whoever is out of town. If you
Right.
really want to cause a scene, go cause a scene with the boss. Because everybody else here is getting back to work.
But sometimes temper is a strong hand.
Yeah, because you have to take something bad and make it into something
You
good.
have to use that card in whatever way is helpful to you.
Mm-hmm.
And in this case, you need to use a strong hand and put one or two people in their place.
And
so
tell
that
them, yeah, you know,
the
if you want
jobs,
to play,
the jobs get done, because there's more than one job, and your boss expects it all to be done when he gets back, he or she gets back. So there.
typical when the cat is away, the mouse will play type scenario. where
But you can't, and you know it, and you know that
You've got a lot to do, yeah.
the
You've got a
people
lot to
around you
do.
are capable of helping you.
Mhm.
So
You've got a
you
lot
need
to
to
do.
stand your ground, be the boss that they're wanting you to be. They're trying to see if you can handle this kind of shit, and handle it, and get everybody on point.
Mhm.
And get everything done before the big man in charge gets back.
Yeah.
So there.
So yeah, exactly
There.
what she said. There you go.
So
Hell yeah.
so
That
just
makes
do
more
it.
sense than use your wisdom. It's like,
Do
I
it.
don't know what my wisdom is in this situation. I hate everybody.
Just do it. Just do it.
Oh,
You're
woe
not
is me.
you're not there to be liked. You're there to get a job
Just
done.
hey.
I mean,
Ooh,
if
just
you think
remember.
about it, you probably don't like your boss. You know? I mean, there are very few people who truly deep down they might respect them, but do they like them? That's a different story.
It's a different story.
So use this
Yeah.
as you may. We hope it helps someone. So until our next read, may your moons always be full.
Right,
Bye-bye.
bye.